Okay, Italian driving and parking. Let's see, in a Fiat, in the middle of an Italian city. We just hit. We just hit. It's not a car, but we just hit concrete behind us.
Just 20-point turn. There we go.
Because I'm in 3 feet harder.
Full insurance.
Okay, so after crashing the car, which has no damage, so I think we're good. Now we're gonna give it a pretty good upgrade, right?
Upgraded from a Volkswagen to a Lamborghini. Wait,
It's not even a Volkswagen.
still Volkswagen. Wait, what?
It's
Sorry,
English second language.
from a Fiat to a Volkswagen.
Okay.
And I put Automobile Lamborghini on the Fiat.
Perfect.
And we're
Extra
gonna
100 horsepower.
a Lamborghini badge. Make it super obvious. It's a Lamborghini
Tipo. That actually sounds like it could be a Lamborghini.
plus 200 horsepower.
Done. Now we got a total. We added 100 plus
It's
200.
gonna be the rarest car in Monaco.
Yeah.
Sure. Where should we put this one?
Front. Or steering wheel. We're in Modena. We're gonna get keyed tomorrow.
Fuck it.
Done deal.
Well, this one.
No.
No?
Yeah, that won't look good. I think just leave it the way it is.
Headlights?
Leave it the way it is. Leave it the way it is. Otherwise, it's too much. Right now, it looks tasteful. Okay, steering wheel it is. Perfect.
Very cool. Upgrades.
Yeah. Dude, manual Lamborghini. So it is another early morning here in Modena, and we're back at the Ferrari factory hoping to see a few cool, maybe like spotted cars. When we pulled in from the car, we saw a 296 Speciale, the new one that just got released like a week ago. Didn't really get a pic, got like a pretty terrible picture, but we just saw an F80 inside heading the other way, which we're hoping is going to go do a test loop and maybe come back here. So we're going to be here for a little bit, then we're going to do a few more things here in Modena, and then we're going to head over to Monaco. We're going to get there tonight and we do a little drive-by tonight. It is raining right now, but let's see. Hopefully this F80 comes by. Stick on for the video. Who knows what we're going to see. Oh, there's another 296 coming by. And here it is, the 296. So yeah, the spy cars, I don't know where they come out of. We think they have a different exit over there, but then they kind of loop around and they all come back right through here. Okay, so 296, but we got the F80 from yesterday. Here he is. SF90XX. Oh. And that is our way to tell you guys we have arrived in Monaco.
1.6 diesel, let's go!
Let's go! Oh yeah, let's go. First Monaco spots, 992 GT3 RS.
Video.
White wheels.
Oh no, silver wheels.
Oh, silver, never mind. The lighting made it look white. What is this G-Wagon? Brabus.
Sick.
So I know I sounded a little excited about the GT3 RS, but I gotta say, it wasn't the car. If you guys know anything about cars, where you go car spotting, whatever, the pinnacle would be right here in Monaco. And that was the first car we saw here. This is a place, since I started car spotting, this is like the place to go. My first time here, and who knows what cars we are going to see. Almost got hit by a car there, but this is Casino Square. There's a ton of regular supercars. Hopefully we see something wild today. I'm not gonna lie to you, if we see an F1 driver driving something crazy, I don't know anything about F1, so I might put in the title because I find out later. But yeah, look, just 296 McLaren GT, Rolls-Royce Wraith. I mean, Casino Square always has some cars, but this is the pinnacle. This is the best place to car spot in the world, except for maybe Car Week. But F1 weekend, it should get pretty crazy here over the next few days. But yeah, nothing too crazy here outside of Casino Square in Monaco. I think that's what it's called. But we got an STO. This matte blue looks pretty good. 296 Spider, 911. Nothing crazy, but who knows what's going to show up throughout the night. So tonight is already late, so we're going to do some light spotting, a little bit of garage stuff. Got to give a shout out to Alex John Batista for giving me the advice for where to go to find these cars. We have a few more lists of garages, but right now we're next to one of them. We're going to try this one. Apparently the garages here are unbelievable. You've never seen any garages like this with just random cars thrown around. Let's go check it out. I mean, this is pretty much a dream come true for car spotting. So far, not much. This is the only two cars we found, but I promise you there's more because there's a whole other side, and I think it's a lot better of a side for a 348 Spider and a matte black 997 Carrera S. Then we're going to move on to the other side. We got a 964 under a cover, but I promise you guys there should be some $1 million cars down here. From what we've been told otherwise, it's Alex's fault. So we got a Rolls Royce under a cover, but I promise you we're going to find what we're looking for. I promise you. Getting a little bit warmer with a Ferrari 355 now. Okay, so now we are talking. We got Cayenne GT Turbo. We got an SVJ Roadster. Now, what is this RS6 right here? Matte black, but look at this orange interior. And yes, I do think there's still going to be more expensive stuff than this, but pretty wild. And then next to that, 992 GT3 RS Speciale. We're getting better. GT500 here in Monaco is pretty interesting to see. But yeah, pretty good little lineup of cars. Hopefully it gets a little better than that. C63 Black Series, can't forget that. I mean, this is pretty solid. So we have a Taycan GT. I've never seen one of these before. So an electric track car, pretty much. I don't know if this one, yeah, this one has, you can barely tell, but has a carbon bucket seats. I've never actually seen one before. I'm surprised somebody bought one, but if anywhere, it's going to be here in Monaco. And yeah, a lineup of cars. Let's go check it out. So a bunch of cars under covers. Maybe we'll get lucky with something that's not under a cover, but 812 comp right here. Here we have just an F8. This looks like a Pista 599 GTO. Then another F8 and an F12 TDF. All under covers, but again, we may be lucky. Keep going up and find something that is not covered up. Okay, so hidden between the two Rolls Royces is a Bugatti, but it's not any Bugatti Veyron. This is a Supersport world record car, one of, I believe, 8 world record cars, and the way you can tell them that they're real world record editions, and I can just tell this by the cover, the black logo. So regular Bugatti Veyrons, even the Supersports, had the red logo, but the world record cars always have black logos. So this right here, you can tell there's no intakes on the roof. Must be a world record car. Fastest car in the world at the time, 268 miles an hour, right here under a cover. Hopefully it comes out this weekend. I don't know if I'll have my hopes up for it, but this is a serious find right here. Then this matte black Revuelto with some livery on it. Pretty cool, the new hybrid, 1001 horsepower. Is this a Lamborghini 350 GT? Sure looks like it. Oh, it's a convertible. This is a very good looking car. So we have an SVJ and a Batmobile. Interesting little combo. People call the SVJ the Batmobile, but not when you have a literal Batmobile next to it. Then an 812 GTS, but stay tuned because there's something upstairs is absolutely crazy. But we're just checking our bases here first. Calling in new one. I think that's it. So we are going to go upstairs. So just when we thought we are done and we found everything in this parking lot, a random EB110 Supersport, yellow. You can tell the Supersport by the little intakes on the back instead of the window, but yellow on blue. This is wild. Second Supersport Bugatti we found in this garage. Obviously, this is the original, the V12 quad turbo, but did not expect to see something like this just hidden up here. Completely random. Next to a turbo, but also you don't even notice the turbo or the Urus or anything next to a yellow EB110. And I was just also informed this is not any EB110 Supersport. This is the Michael Schumacher EB110 Supersport. So probably the most special one we could have possibly seen. So we got another tip about a good location to see some solid hypercars, and I can see them now. We're walking to them. This is very Monaco, like perfect cars to see, and apparently there's a lot more of those tomorrow. Stay tuned for the next video because it's going to be wild, but this is pretty serious. So here we are. We have 3 Bugatti Veyrons and a Rimac Nevera R. Let's start off with this one. Apparently this is one of the more special Veyrons in the world because this is, I guess, called the 669 or something like that. They were saying But this car apparently got confiscated in like 2009 or something, and this year's the first year it's been driving around again. Chrome with the red, looks epic. I mean, Grand Sport, roof comes off, and next to that is the Supersport, the world record cars, like not the actual edition, but these were the fastest cars in the world. And what I just said about the car in the cover, you can see, because it's another Supersport, red badge. The world record cars had black badges, but yeah, this black looks incredible. Next to that is this white Grand Sport as well. Again, can't hate on any Veyron, but I like how there's so many different versions of them that every single one is kind of special in its own way. And the Rimac Nevera are not my type of car. I guess this is the more hardcore version, or maybe the newer version of the Rimac Nevera. But to me, a hypercar that's electric is a little bit boring. But these three are absolutely epic. And yeah, the back ends of these cars, I mean, the painted red, you can see the intakes as well. Now the Supersport, this one is blue carbon fiber. Difference between a Supersport and a Grand Sport or a 16.4, the easiest way to tell, these big intakes right here, they don't have them here for aerodynamic reasons. So instead, they kind of built them into the roofline right here, so they kind of go right in. And you can't see the engine as exposed as on the other cars. You can see kind of dug into here, and just to help airflow to reach that 268 mile an hour top speed on the Supersport cars. That is the main way to tell the difference between the cars. Man, these look so good.